wanted to go into engineering. My whole life, that's what I wanted to do. And that really wasn't as interesting as when I toured through drafting. There were some students there that were working at the time. They had an assembly that they were working on that they just took it and just flipped it right there on the computer screen. And ever since then, I said, I gotta do that.
I mainly enjoy drafting because when the finished product is done, I can see it every day after it's been built. I've got a lot of projects around the city of Waco that I've worked on. That's one of the reasons why students get into drafting, is the glory of it.
I chose aeronautical engineering. My entire life I always wanted to design something, and I found that in aircraft. I kind of combined the two together, and I wanted to become an aeronautical engineer from that point on.
The classes are fairly small, and the student-to-teacher ratio is pretty good, so you get sort of one-on-one training, and the teachers know you by name, and they know your skill level and what you're good at, so it's a great atmosphere.
We instill into the students that industry is looking for experience. We give them the ability to do real-life drawings, things that industry is really, really doing. You have two different types of degrees that we have. One is architectural and one is mechanical. In architectural, we are doing steel construction, residential construction, foundations, air conditioning system layout, plumbing layout, lighting, and electrical layout. In the mechanical field, you're drawing small parts like cell phones, computers, electronic circuit boards, piping systems. I don't think there's any fluff. What we teach out here in our department is things that a drafter will be doing when he goes straight into industry. We teach the basics of construction, the basics in material usage, metallurgy, the basics of information that a drafter needs to know to be a good drafter and hireable.
I was a former student. I graduated. They assisted me actually in finding my first job when I graduated from TSTC. The firm that I work at now, we hire graduates from the program, drafting and design program. I love my job and I enjoy going to work every day. It's limitless on your ideas and designs that you can come up with. The solutions to the problems of the design are limitless. So it's always a challenge. There's always something new that you can come up with to solve the problem.
It's very important to us to stay involved with industry, not just on an annual basis, but on an everyday basis, because the technology is changing so quickly out there. We have an advisory board currently with members and representatives from industry that keep us abreast of those changes as they affect their offices and the industry as a whole.
TSTC graduates come into the workplace and they're ready to work. They're familiar with the software. You can just give them your standards and they just start and they can do production, which is what we look for. We look for people that can produce the drawings and get the drawings out. We have a high demand for graduates. We just recently hired 2 graduates and our workload right now is extremely heavy. We could use more graduates. We just don't have any place to put them right now. Typically we've been looking at starting, the high 20s, the low 30s, and then as you stay with the firm, get experience, the sky's the limit.
All the training that I got here at TSTC, I do it all at work now. I really got a good feel for how to use the programs.
When I graduate, I hope to open my own architectural drafting firm and to hopefully move into other fields that require drafting. I was told when I was a kid that people with disabilities, especially with visual disabilities, that you wouldn't go very far in life. I'm here to live out my dream, and I'm here to prove those people wrong.
I was never an A student, and I really exerted myself back in my high school days, but like most of them, I just sailed by on average and got through. My passion is in relating to that student, to reach in there and using the facilities of my memory of what I needed for a teacher to reach in and inspire me. I'm a TSTC graduate. My degree has been so good to me, my family, and I believe in TSTC, not only as an instructor but as an alumni.
Before I came here, I wasn't qualified for anything. As far as getting the job that I have now, there's no way I could have done it. I wouldn't have had the confidence it takes to go and apply for that job if I hadn't come here and gone through the education that I did.